Hey everybody, welcome to the lab today. My name is Kieran and I am so excited that you're joining us. If you don't know, we're continuing to unpack our new series called Choose Your Own Adventure. And it's all about something really, really sweet called wisdom. See, every single one of us is on an adventure throughout our whole life, and wisdom is using what we know to make good choices. And if we want to make sure that we have the best adventure possible, we need wisdom. And so today, we are talking about the wisest choice that you could ever make. It's this, choosing God. So before I get too far into it, why don't I throw it to the lab TV and we'll see what's going on today. Take a look.
Hey there, little chicken nuggets. It's me, Corey, favorite pie. Welcome to Grill TV.
Welcome to Grill TV. Hosted by Carll, where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome to Grill TV.
Welcome back to your ongoing pirate adventure, y'all. Well, for the past several weeks, I've had to make several choices on my own. Some of those choices were to do good instead of bad. To choose my words carefully, if I'm being honest, I've learned quite a bit. I mean, in that time, I've also chosen to become a full-time pirate. I mean, I got a treasure map for crying out loud. Speaking of that, I need your help. Since I've been making so many decisions by myself lately, I figured I could ask you guys for help. Y'all want to help me on my next step of my adventure? What do you say? Will you help me? Yay, awesome, thank you so much. Well, let's get started. Since last week, I've narrowed down where the treasure would be. This map has led me exactly to the spot. And now all I have to do is start digging. First, I need some things figured out. Once I dig this treasure up, I'll be a bona fide legendary pirate. So I'll need a good pirate name. And I can't just be Captain Carll. So here are the choices you need to make. Will my name be Captain Coral Reef Carll or Captain Sudsy McFishy Pants? Which one do y'all think? Alright, so now y'all get to refer to me as Captain Sudsy McFishy Pants. I like it, it rolls off the tongue. Alright, so now besides a rapidly declining dental health, here's a few things all pirates have. Number one, a sidekick. When going on an adventure, you need to have someone beside you who you can trust. Now the usual is to have a parrot, but I'm definitely terrified of birds. So it's either a sock puppet or a spider. You choose. A sock puppet? Really? I figured a spider would be more helpful with 8 hands and all, but oh well. Alright, last thing. All pirates have an eye patch, so you gotta choose which eye I can never see out of again. So do you choose the right eye or the left eye? Right eye? Well, if you say so.
Carl!
Oh, hey Andrew!
Carl, I just want to tell you, even though pirates might wear eye patches, it's probably not for the reason that you think.
Really?
They would actually use it and take it off when they go inside the ship so that they would have one eye that was already used to the dark.
What? Really? I figured a seagull had plucked it out.
Nope.
Well, that's a relief. Well, I better get digging.
All right, good luck, Carl. Hey kids, how you doing? Well, I'm so glad to see you all helping Carl make big decisions, because that's great practice for what we're talking about today. Well, I've told you before, but in this life, we're gonna face choices every single day. Choices that determine who we'll hang out with, what we enjoy, and who we'll become. But do you know the one choice that we're given by God? It's the choice of who we decide to live for. Well, it might sound weird, but everyone you meet is choosing something to live for, whether they know it or not. It kind of comes down to what you find most important. Some people live for money because they see that as most important. Some live for experiences or fame. But it's important to know that we all have something that we choose to live for. The question is, who or what will you choose? Because money, fame, and experiences, they all fade and go away. So wouldn't we want to choose something that'll last forever? Well, there's one thing that'll last forever, and that's choosing God. Well, think about it. God, the one who created the sun, the moon, the stars, the ocean. Well, God even created the platypus. Seriously, look at this thing. Is it a duck? Is it a beaver? Who knows? But God created it. So if I was gonna decide someone to live for, I would probably choose God. I mean, God gave me my life in the first place. Not even just that, Jesus gave his life so that I could live for him. How great is that? And I know that might all sound intimidating or scary, but don't worry, because in Proverbs 3, it encourages us to trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not on our own understanding. So even when it gets tough or confusing in life, we know we can trust God. Sure, there will be moments of happiness and acceptance, but ultimately, it's gonna leave us feeling empty. We were created to love and worship God. Choosing anything else will never fill us up the way that God can. So we can lean in and trust in God in everything we do. And trusting in God is probably the wisest thing someone can do. So remember, we can be wise by choosing God.
Switch. Well, you heard it. Our big idea today is I can be wise by choosing God. And so let's say it out loud on the count of 3 as loud as we can, okay? 1, 2, 3. I can be wise by choosing God. Yes. Woo! Perfect. Wonderful job. Excellent. You could not have done it any more perfectly. So proud of every single one of you. You'll make me cry.
Hi, Andy.
Carl, how's it going? Did you find the treasure?
You bet your sweet salty face I did.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Tell us what it is. What did you find?
Are you ready for this?
Yup.
I can't hear you.
Carl, just show us.
Check it out.
What is that? Is that an apple?
Yep, apparently the map was just a map to the locals farmers market, so.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yep. See you later, kids. I'm actually allergic to apples.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
All right, let's pretend that this baking soda is our faith. And this first jar here, this represents us. And let's see what happens when we put our faith in us. Let's see, drum roll. Do you see anything happening? Because I'm not seeing anything happening. Hello? Weird. You know what though, this isn't the only jar I have. Let me take a second one. Let's try this one. All right, the second jar represents God. Let's see what happens when we put our faith in God rather than ourselves. Let's see. Ooh, oh no, that's a little mess. Ah! Did you see that? Look, my hand's still wet a little bit, but you see, this is what happens when we put our faith in God. It rises up into this big bubbly reaction. But when we put our faith in ourselves, it doesn't do very much. See, it's good to have faith in ourselves and believe in what we can do, but without faith in God too, we're not gonna get very far. We need Him and His wisdom to live our best possible adventure. See, one of the best things about being on an adventure with God is that we're never, ever alone. He's always with us, no matter what we're going through. Whether your friend has to go and move away, or you're just having a lonely day. See, nothing on earth lasts forever, but God and His love, they do. He wants to be that something that you can always, always count on. If you're wondering, how can I make a choice to be with God? A simple way to think of it is ABC. A stands for accept. When we accept Jesus' free gift of forgiveness, and we ask Him to come and live inside of our hearts. B means that we believe that Jesus is the Son of God, who died on the cross and then rose again and didn't stay dead. And C, we confess or tell God that we've made all sorts of wrong choices and we ask for forgiveness. If you haven't made that choice for God yet, and you want to, I encourage you to do this. Pause the video, go grab a parent or an older sibling, and come back and say this simple prayer with me, whether it's out loud or in your hearts. Give me a second. Ready? Okay, here it goes. Dear Jesus, thank you for loving me. I know that I sin, and today I ask for your forgiveness. I believe you died on the cross and came back to life. I invite you to come live inside my heart. And I want to follow you forever. In your name, amen. Here at the lab, we believe that choosing God is the biggest and best choice you can ever make. If you have questions about what choosing God looks like, I encourage you, please go talk to your parents. And if you guys are still looking for some more information, come let us know. We have some ways that you can reach out to us right here. Here's the thing. Whether this is your first day following Jesus, or even if you've been following Jesus for a long time, know that it is the best choice and the key to living a life full of all the things that God wants for you. The best life is to follow it. Know this though, if you have followed Jesus for a long time, or this is maybe your first time ever doing it, this is an exciting time, because living the best adventure possible is the best time only when we're following Jesus. So I'm super excited that you made that choice. And if you haven't, that's totally okay. You're more than welcome to just watch and be part of us as we hang out together every week. But that's everything. Thank you so much for joining us here at the lab. We're so excited you were here. Now, make sure you tune in with us next week, because we're going to be here at the same time, same place as always. And maybe consider coming into one of our locations, because I believe it's going to be a blast for you. Have fun, be safe, make good choices, and we'll see you next week. Later.